Hey there, YouTube. How are you guys today? Alright, it's been a long day and I am exhausted. So, I picked up another load. So after we delivered over there in Pittsburgh, we ran up north of there. Basically just the north side of Pittsburgh, about 15 miles. And picked up this load, and I'll get out there and show it to you tomorrow. But I mean, there's not much to see. It's a tarp load, so it's a full 13 high, 8 foot wide, the full length of the deck, all 50 feet of my 48 foot trailer. So I have a little overhang at the back. Just 2 feet or less, so it's fine. Don't need a flag or a permit or anything like that. And this one's going out to Reno, Nevada. So try to get it out there and deliver it on Friday. That'll give us a good like 2,500 miles for the week. So, and then I said that he's got something else for me to pick up out of there and come back to the East Coast. So sounds like I'll have another couple 1,000-mile load for the weekend. So yeah, this load flat out just kicked my butt. The tarping on it just tore me up. And straight up, you know what? So when I was down in Phoenix here about a week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, I went into Home Depot and bought a ladder. And it's a good thing I did, because this place didn't have any ladders for us. They're like, that's your problem. You got to tarp the load. It's, I was like, well, I got my ladder. It was kind of a pain, because, first of all, I got to get because of how big the load was, I had to get my 2 big tarps out. And the big tarps are, they run the full length. Well, between the 2 of them, they run the full length. So I think they're like 26 or maybe 28 feet long. And they're about 100 pounds each. And I had to get those, I had to heave them up, pick it up, put it on my shoulder, and then climb up the ladder and put the tarp up on the top. Once you're up on top, then you can unroll it. I mean, if you tried to unroll it and drag it up over, you'd never get it there. So you put it up there, rolled up, and then unroll it down the length of the load, and then spread everything out. Now, unfortunately, because of what this product is, it's a little bit fragile, I guess. And so they said we can't be up on top of the load. So everything had to be done from the ladder. So imagine this. I mean, first you schlep the stupid tarp up there, and then so now you've got it up on top of the load, and you've got to wrestle it around and get it lined up right, and then get the end in the right spot, so that when you start unrolling it, it's just going to go all the way down, right? If the tarp's rolled up properly, then this whole process goes very smoothly. But because of not being able to get up on top of the load, you had to get it wrestled around and move it as much as I could. I get the tarp set, and then I unroll it, get it, a roll or two, and push it on down the trailer as far as I can. But I got long arms, but they're only about 6 feet, so they're not 24-foot long arms. And so down the ladder, move the ladder back about 8 feet, go back up, grab onto the tarp, pull it around as much as you can, then down the ladder, move the ladder back another 8 feet, up you go. Once you've got, so like 3, maybe 4 times up the ladder on each side, and carry the ladder around the truck, to go do the other side. And so, I mean, I was up and down that ladder, I can't even tell you how many times today. 100? 200? I don't know. It was a lot. But yeah, so, it was a struggle just to get the tarp up there, spread out, and unleashed, so to speak. Get it draped over the sides. Once you have that, I mean, then it's just a slam dunk. It's just a matter of going around and putting all your bungees on and getting everything cinched up nice. So, but my arms turned to jello, straight up. I got that second tarp, and about the time I got it up on there and started pushing around, my arms said, no, we're done. They're like, no, that was it. Nope, no more. And so it was like pushing jello, trying to get my arms to do anything the rest of the day. And then afterwards, I've been cramping. My hands have been cramping. My fingers will cramp up, and I get like a claw hand, which is good because it fits onto the steering wheel real nice, and I can hold on. And when they cramped up, then I know I'm not going to let go. So, but yeah, then my calves are cramping and everything, so I'm sure it's just dehydration. So I pounded about 4 waters this afternoon, and that's liters of water. And so a few more, took some ibuprofen, so hopefully we'll be okay tomorrow. But today was the working day, and the rest of the week is the money making days. So actually I'll get a little bit more, since it was a full tarp job instead of just smoke tarps. I get a little more money for that than, I get a little bit for a smoke tarp, I get more for full tarp. So that works out. It only took me like I think about 3 hours to get it tarped. So that was brutal. And it's up there in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and the guy told me the humidity was only 69%. It may have only been 69%, but it felt like 100. Yeah, is what it is. So got that done. Oh, and so then I'm up on the ladder. You'll love this. I'm up there and I hear, and then the trailer starts to sink. It only went down a couple inches, but I'm like, what the hell just happened? So I went around, I figured, it sounded like it was an airbag. Well, it wasn't an airbag, it was a tire. One of the tires that we got replaced last week in Denver blew out the sidewall. Why? I have no idea. And we were just sitting there. I mean, I was up on the ladder. I was tarping. The thing hadn't moved in an hour, maybe more than that. And all of a sudden, you're like, and I looked at the tire after he took it off, and I mean, I could stick my fingers through the holes. I was like, this is crazy. So yeah, I had to go over and get a new tire and a new wheel, because the wheel was all bent to whatever. I don't know. I don't know what was up with that. That wheel was just bent like crazy. So whatever. Got that done. Then I went down to Youngstown, Ohio, and picked up some more tarp bungees, and you know, the whole way down to Youngstown, I was billowing. It wasn't bad. Well, it wasn't real bad. Anyways, it somewhat obscured my vision to the rear, but it's all right. We got there, you know. It's kind of like having a wide load, you know, no big deal. So yeah, got some more tarp bungees and put those on, got the thing all buttoned up so it, you know, wrapped up nice like a nice little Christmas present, put a bow on top. So we'll take a look at that tomorrow, and we're gonna go hammer down. Next 3 days are gonna be busy driving days all the way out to Reno. All right, I will see you guys in a few minutes. Well, good morning, everybody. Grouchy Eric here, just waking up. And so I'm outside of Cheyenne, Wyoming, sitting at the TA. I got here last night, and went over to the shop to try to see if we could get this thing in here and get a couple things taken care of. We had a couple wheel seals that need to be replaced. They're starting to leak. Two of them, they just started leaking within, you know, the last day and a half or 2 days. So I was like, I need to get this thing fixed. So I get in here, and the service manager said, well, the tech's out on a road call right now, so he'll be back in a bit, and then we'll get you in. And so that was about 9 o'clock last night, and it's a 7:45 this morning. Tech's still out on the road call. That sun is really bright coming in the side there, kind of hurting my eyes over here. I'm not ready for that level of sun yet. So anyways, he's still out on that road call. And I told him, I said, I got to get on down the road a bit. They checked with the next two stores over Laramie and Rollins, and neither of them could get me in before noon. Laramie's only an hour, a little over an hour down the road. Rollins is about 2 to 2.5. So anyways, that's kind of where we're stuck at, and we're not going to wait around for it. There's no point. We're just going to roll, and we'll find something tonight over in Nevada. So Holly's down here eating her breakfast. I'll let you guys see. There she is. There's the Holly. See, hi Holly. There we go. There's the Holly. She says hi. Yeah. I'm much more interested in my breakfast than in you people. She would rather eat than talk to y'all. I'm sorry. That's the way it goes. Oh, put this thing back in the holder there. And all right, so we're gonna roll, and I'll chat with you guys in a bit.